チャー2の実況プレイですね。じゃあ続きからいきます。ヘイドウェンからだよね。ヘイダン国境。
These specters were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's curse.
待って、切り悪いな。やっぱりね、ちょっと前のところからね。そもそも場面が分かんないっていうことなんだけど。ここからでしょうか。
We most humbly greet His Majesty Henselt, King of Kedwen, heir to the dynasty of the Unicorn, Lord of Ard Caraig, Archduke of Banard, and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Welcome to Edirn. How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought, to each of us, and the titles of Marquis.
Ooh.
We speak of Upper Edirn, of coal and silver mines, numerous factories, the sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga, and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your majesty as sovereign of these lands.
You'll receive 50,000 apiece and no additional titles. Also, you'll provide guides and supplies to my army. My men will install themselves in your castles. Your armed men will gather under Sorcerer Deathmold's command and will set out to quell the peasant rebellion.
Sire, the common folk will hate. They simply won't understand.
Yes, Philip, they will hate you. At least this way, you'll live. Comfortably, I might add. Refuse and die. By my hand, or that of Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Sire, we accept your conditions.
Deathmold, the scroll.
Sire, there is yet the matter of Prince Stennis and his rights to these lands. So long as he lives, so long as the prince lives, he'll force his claims.
Then kill him, Philip.
Sire, I'm no warrior.
In that case, shut up and sign.
Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand.
Excellent. Let her pass.
What are you waiting for? Pick up those quills and sign.
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Edirn sell for these days?
50,000. How much would you have demanded, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Sire, you must have her restrained.
Shut up, Deathmold. I've rather taken a liking to this Saskia. Say your piece, woman.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Edirn's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Henselt of Ard Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the Honourable ruled this world, Upper Edirn to the victor!
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king!
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
Precisely why she makes a worthy foe. Don't disappoint me, Dragon Slayer. Please show me how it's done. Begin.
今回も同じルートで行く一応。基本的にあまりやり直さない。失敗がない限りは。
Facing one another in a chivalrous duel shall be Henselt of Ard Caraig, King of Kedwen, Sovereign of Caingorn and Malior, last of the line of the Unicorn, and Saskia, the wench who killed a dragon. The victor shall take Lormark. May the gods settle this. Begin!
Draw your sword!
なんだやばい。ほら力いっぱいに振ります。頻発で死んだ。即死だ。やった。さっきより楽に倒したな。さすがだ。しかしサスケはまだ待ってない。
Stop in the name of Creed, Freya and Militale!
これ何なんだろうな。さっきもあったけどこれ意味わかんないんだよ。いいってシーン取ったってこと？そうだよな。でもこのせいで呪いが発動しちゃうんだよね。血がついてこのなんか赤道にはなんか意味があるらしい。ここに血がついたことで呪いが解かれてしまう。怪我してねえんだよな、よく見るとサスケヤも。おお、間違いなく顔ぶった切られたはずなのにな。傷がついてない。何なんだろう。
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze made you batty. Don't you recognize me?
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roach?
He's a witcher.
I know who the horse is.
おなじみなのかな。
Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp. Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight.
このマークなんだっけ？
Don't move, mutant. One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the field somewhere, negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your arse?
なんか感じ取ったな、ゲラルト。
Don't move! Don't even twitch, mutant! Hands where I can see him! Shoot!
全然話聞いてない。
Smash the freak!
What the fuck?
What the fuck? これよくわかんないんだけど、これ。日食が起きたらしいんだよね、この時。日食が起きてるらしい情景ってのは一切ないからわかんないけど、こう日が太陽がこう月に隠れるとかそういう状況があるけどね、動きが普通だったら単に暗くなっただけだ、これ見る限り。そしたら亡霊が出てくる。でやってみて気づいたけど、この音声、この亡霊の音声っていうのもウィッチャー3と変わんないんだよね。でゲラルト登場と感じ取って異変の場に駆けつけてきたと。あと魔法使い2人と協力しながらこいつらを倒していく。
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power for the spell.
カウンター強いんだな。やばいやばい。死にそうだな。やばいやばい、死にそう。やばいな。やばい、死ぬ。なんでこんな食らってんだこれ、今回。食らいすぎじゃない？回復しねえかな。やばい、マジで死んじゃうな今回。 ばいやばい、死ぬ。なんでこんな食らってんだ。危ない。やべえ、ドラグが来た。アクセル効いてんのかこれ。効いてるな。あとは任せとこう。同士打ちを始めたぞ。ダメだ、溶けた。アイテム拾っとこうぜ。アイテム拾っとこう。今のうちにアイテム拾っとこう。もうないかな。戦いに戻るか。やばい、死ぬ。回復してきたよな。オッケー。カウンター。よっしゃ、倒した。湧いてくるね。で、前回ここで終わったんだよな。
Ready! Stay close to me! What the hell? Where did the sun go?
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast it first.
前もあったね。目の中で戦う。強いな。すごい、デスバンド強くない？拾えないか。デスバンド強いな。アイテム拾えないか。強えな、デスボルト。やっぱり強力な魔法使いなのか。原作見てたっけ？途中まで使うんじゃないんだよ。あ、やばい。切れた。勇気じゃん、やばい。何これ。
It's Nemesis curse! She's out to kill me!
Stay close to me, sire. It's not far now. Let's hope so.
たまにじゃあ勇気が邪魔しに来るから次は倒しに来てるのか。だから漏れがあるんですよ、微妙に。すげえ。なんでこうなっちゃったんだろうな。あとはまあ戦ってるな、あいつらも。勇気じゃなくて生きた人間と。すげえ強え。レインに入ったら自動的に死ぬんだな。食らってないぞこいつ。これ天井だぞここ。大丈夫かこの真ん中歩いて。なるほど。こうやって倒していくと。他にいるか。ここにいるな。オッケー。あと少しで抜けられる。霧か。やばい、数が多い。するか。数が多いね。たまに飛び込ましがするから。 ぱいいるぞトリコプシが。どうなってんだこれ。これも亡霊なのか全部。すごいな。設置がある。
How many more can there be?
おもれやこれ。またか。死ね。オッケー、ここやった。どこにいるあとこれか。オッケー、こっちやった。お前だと。まだいるな。終わり？まだいるね。なかなか姿見せない。オッケー。どこに行くの？強っ。なんだムービー？どこに向かってる？
Death Mold, Sheeler, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there, and how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took fall tests. But I'll not have him wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
あ、そうだ。
Ah, just lovely. And here I'd hoped for a calm little war.
Know where I might wet my throat around here?
Roach, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking.
おそうする。
You've got my assurance on that.
いいね。
Good enough for me. Let's go then.
すごい面白いな。でも2周目やりたいな。多分全然違うストーリーになるんだろうな。
Yes?
エルフと人間で。
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you. The king's orders.
Really want to babysit me?
聞くかこれ。
You're right. Let's go.
失敗したわでも。なんででも分かった、行くぞになった。
You're shorter than I expected.
ロッシュに話しかければよかったな。これなんだ？
Greetings!
グレーフィン。
I'm a bit scared of going against the Saint. The enemy have fed you their propaganda. Ah!
結構手に
What
入
if
る
she's truly an anointed
な。お、す
there?
げえな。
Ah, don't worry about it.
歩
The
けるこ
Witcher
れ。
will take care of everything. Damn it! This is a brothel, not a military camp.
いっぱい拾えるな。あんた誰だ？
I've no bloody
Devo.
idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
広い。
Greetings.
広。今回も広いな。
It seems we'll be slaughtering squirrels again. Surprised! They have a hand in every rebellion, every evil cause.
腹べら。
You know me, I'm not prejudiced. But I don't get it. What's wrong with them?
すげえいっぱいアイテムあるな。やばいな。 オイル、まあそんないらんだろ。今回あれだね、ドリンクとかないんだな、アイテムに。無駄にいっぱいあったドリンクとか食べ物。まあ、ウィッチャー3で復活してんだけどね。これ取れないんだ。宝箱。すげえな。買い物しよ
You're
う。
the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah.
Great. I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
クラフティングしてる。不愛想だな。サイコロ効果、取り平。で、何売ろうか。バラベラ。弱え。フリーはこれも弱え。バスタードソード。名前だけか、かっこいいのは。お、伝説級じゃん。ケイドウェンのジャックブーツ。防御力1だわ、でも。これでもいいな。長い川の子って、これも悪くなさそうだな。いいな、いいな。装備しよう。早速。また変な感じになったな。ケイドウェンのジャック。いいな、いいな。強えな、他よりもな。なんか手袋じゃないと俺が見てるの。ブーツ。3人に、悪くないな。まあこれでいいか。待って。所持品。242か。まだ余裕あるな。まあいろいろ回ってみるか、まずは。マップ見てみよう。そういう感じなのね。レイダーンに来たけど、オープンワールドじゃないから、まあ今回も前作と同じように点々とするんだろうな。で、一応このマップの中をいろいろ動き回れるっていう、そういうことか。まずじゃあここの辺りを探索してみますわ。
What do you want?
マグナス。腕相撲したい。
They say blacksmiths are strong. I say they're fat pussies.
喧嘩売るなよ、急に。
And I say I can show you just how strong we are.
勝てるかな。
Careful you don't snap something.
パントだから勝てるだろ。
Show me your coin if you want to wrestle.
全額かける。
Let's do this.
よし。やばい。でもなんかやっぱりいいや。マウスよりはいいわ。マウスよりは。操作しやすい。いったいける。よっしゃ。
My hand, damn you!
Might want to put a cold
手が
compress on
ちく
that.
しょう。まはーん。腕相撲でもう一勝する。だか。フリーを出したそうでしょうね。
Look, people!
奇跡。
Say something. Or did you
なんだこい
just
つ。
fart?
おロッシュ。
We'll talk later.
また後でな。分かった。掲示板か。ロットピンの対。
Dice.
ダイス。
Dice.
Who else plays around here?
苦手なんだよ俺。やらん。また
Maybe
今
some
度。
other time.
絶対やらん。時間の無駄。
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
ここには何がある？アイテムはこれか。あとここに。
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
話しかけられるのかこれは。こいつか？なんだこれ。今はまだ無理なのか。 けない。ここはなんだ、話しかけられないな。マスターマイ
I
ロン。
am Myron, Master Apothecary in King Henselt's service.
Geralt.
Geralt. Provenance and profession known only to him, so be it. How can I help you?
I want to stock up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
処方箋
Prescription?
そんなもん
I
ねえよ。
jest. We have supply
Nothing there.
shortages, so I can
Hold
only
on.
sell you certain medicaments.
俺に冗談を言うとはな。トロールの下って相変わらず高いな。エッセンスも高いね。水のエッセンス、死のエッセンス。この辺りなんかこう副作用があるから使いづらいんだよな。ブログも多分使わないだろうな。あ、これは買っとく。さっきなくて苦労したからな。マロー、これ買っとこうが、一応買っとこう。あ、こんなもんか。拾えるもんは拾っとくと。
I'll gladly see a mutant's body. Need not be living.
こっちはもう外か。追いられるんだな、一応。まだこっちにはいかない。なるほど。ここはなんだ？マーディン。
Looking for something?
腕相撲したい。はい。
I heard some tough men serve in your company.
勝負だ。
You were right.
Care to test
You are
that?
right.
A little arm wrestling contest?
Why not?
Why
You
not?
want to wrestle? I need to see some organs.
全額ベットするわ。安いでもこいつの方が。
Let's do that.
こいつが弱いのかな。いくぞ。これむずいよな、ほんとな。これこんな小さかったらどうやって。
Your paws are strong as a bear's. I'll give you.
Yours.
いい段終わった？いつも相手を探す。
What is it?
こいつとも腕相撲するの？
What?
Do I?
Truth. If
はい、やろう。全額ベットする。
Let's do.
負ける気がしないよ。俺今パッドだからね。いや、マウスそう考えると難しいな、本当に。なんかその、パッドと何が違うかでいうと、マウスの方が利きが弱いんだよな。なんだこう、左に進むとか右に進む。
you're
パワーが
tough.
いやどれだけ傾ければいいか分かんないと、なかなか傾けても傾けても、いかないっていうね。あれもう全部こいつか。
Surprised to see it.
You're a little
Tense.
aside.
Not that kind of. Sure.
あ、なんもないんだ。卑屈なやつだな。どうしよう、ドラゴンの夢。ベリーカニアの大量。あんま使ってないよな、今んとこな。なんか作った方がいいかな、強力なやつ。あんまりでも強いイメージないんだよね。いいか、無理に作らなくて。で腕相撲は誰とやったらいいんだ？
Trouble.
ブラボー。
Have you heard?
ここはあれだろ、さっき
They've
来たところ
killed Demavend and Faltest of Temeria.
だろ。こっちはまだ来てないんだよね、多分。ここから先は。 いいね。まだ何も使ってないけどね。ダイヤモンドの石とか、石じゃねえ、粉とか。
Greetings!
ブリーフィン。腕相撲相手いない？サイコロは絶対勝てないけどさ、腕相撲だったら頑張れば勝てるから。だって楽しいんだよね。絶対勝てないもんな、ダイスポーカー。あれずるいよ。で他は何かあるかな。あ、なんだなんだ。
Piss off out of here.
喧嘩？
You're talking to an elder. So show a little respect, you prick licker. Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
おお。許せんな。三姉妹。どうした？俺が殺してやろうか、あいつ。
Best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps.
悪夢侵食して
My
る。
nightmares have invaded my waking
なんで
life.
それが殴られる理由になる？
The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the
悪夢
beginning.
なんて普通だ。普通か？
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper, curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
やがいちょっと。あんたそれでもいいし。
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
ウケるわ、マジで。え、マジでちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。今の選択肢間違えた。
What else?
少し期待
I
を
want
取
to
る。
ask something else.
Ask away.
What time did the spectre appear?
I went to the beach
よかっ
after
た。
my
まだ
watch.
機嫌
So
悪
it
くし
must
てな
have
いね。
been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was
深夜
dawn.
の1時間前。深夜か。
Why did you go to the beach?
岸辺に行った。
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed and
So you took part in it?
took part. I barely escaped with my life.
I'll deal with the spectre, but you should know a witch's services don't come cheap.
売春宿に
My
したってなんだ。
soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my
Yatero.
pouch and some pipe weed. Will you do it for that?
All right.
もう外出れるのかな。無理か。まあさすがに今は無理だろうな。一旦イベント進めたらじゃあやろうか。腕試しできるやつもいないのか。
Didn't have anyone like you in
腕
our
試しじゃない
village.
よ。腕相撲。
Greetings.
ギルベル。これなんだ。王の暗殺者。はいはい。あった。読めない。飲み込めない。一歩一歩。これだな。ああ、これか、こっちか。
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me plowing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him.
Let's see him deal with the blood curse.
10 silver on the curse.
I know that face.
Henselt awaits you. We shall speak.
Greetings, Geralt.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler Triss used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kedweni court. Nothing could be more absurd.
Know how to remove a tattoo?
No problem. I'd need some green mold, white myrtle petals, and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients. I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable Henselt is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King Henselt cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
I find it hard to wean myself off life.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty, I have never met anyone quite as talented at surviving as you. I took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I'll say it again. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
You sure they're that big a secret? I mean, they could be important to me.
I can reveal one thing. The Emperor was very moved to hear the White Wolf had returned. He asked me to investigate the matter personally.
Why do I interest him?
He didn't say. His Imperial Majesty keeps his motivations to himself.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Matalas. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the 2 of you are close.
Mages have a natural tendency to disappear into thin air once in a while. Why is anyone concerned?
Maybe they wonder if witches locked in dungeons possess the same capacity. You're avoiding the subject, which means it's uncomfortable for you.
バレちゃったな。話をそらし
Have
た
it
こと
your
が。
way, I shan't press. But I'll ask one more question, if I may.
Of course, Your Excellency.
I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Marigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
なぜ気になる?
I'm not sure why the acquaintances of a sorceress would interest a Nilfgaardian ambassador.
Many things interest me.
芸術?
Art, for example. A very interesting statuette was delivered to me today. The peculiar piece.
なんと独特で感動的に興味深いそうだよ。収縮の魔法か?
Even a monster slayer might not be indifferent to the beauty entrapped within.
イェネファーとかじゃないだろうな。
But I'm afraid I don't have time to admire art.
Do you have any other queries? I have some matters to which I must attend.
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempt.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
そうなんだ。第2個はまずは物色。はい、物色。他はないな。あ、まだある、なんか。これ。金を取ってから話しかける。
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name. Though I tend not to meddle in politics, this time I believe I have no choice.
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. I'm in no mood for excuses hiding behind professional codes and trade secrets. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
No.
Do you know who did?
Yes.
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedweni saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tarsaville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorbit and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
I'm willing to try.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
So be it.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Van de Grift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excessive schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
Witcher, a word.
誰？デスモルド。何の用だ？怪しい話？
We've not dealt with a
物色しよ
witcher
う。
before.
はい、物色。はい、物色。ここもお金ばっかりだな、お前。
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
何の用だ？
True, I have no
担
idea.
当直入に頼
Better
む。
times approach, Geralt. You shall see. I trust you're not bothered.
あれならしい。
Hurt you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful. I feel we shall become great
あれ
friends.
ならしいぞ、実に。
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve.
勝手にしろ。
I believe one can learn much about a man from his
本当かよ。
handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior.
戦士の握手だ
Strong,
った。
decisive, dominating. You're the
女が
conquering
魅
type.
力を感じるタイプ。
The kind
お前
women
まさか。
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
お前ゲイだろ。
Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting is vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. but I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banard.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood, best done at midnight surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevisig's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells and prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tasside of Rees and Margarita Laurentini, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
Quite a tome. Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it. Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevisig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death. If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy, the minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
You're gonna help me, Death Mold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
The only diviner I've ever trusted told me.
Interesting. That being?
A drunkard and a fool in love. He's dead, but keep your nose out of my past.
Sabrinaの呪いね。まさか呪いを解くことになるとはな。そんなことよりもトリス探さなくて大丈夫か、ゲラルト。まあ王の命も大事だけどさ。若いんですよ。トリスどこ行ったんだろうな、本当にな。まあ、闇境に探すわけにいかないとはいえ、まあ王の近くにいた方がでも見つかるか。テミリアンジャックブーツ。テミリアンジャックブーツ。俺が今履いてるのなんだっけ？ケイドウェンのジャックブーツ。一応じゃあ拾っとくか。何が違うんだろう、でも。コテ欲しいよな、それより。テメリアンジャックブーツ。変わんねえじゃん、性能。
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coin.
No talking to the prisoner. What do you want?
これと話せるか。
Audrin, where are you?
これと話してどうすんだ。
Audrin,
What do you want?
これと話してみようか。
Can I talk to him?
No, Chan. Trust needs to be.
俺がしてねることが。
What do you?
なんだこの飲んだこれ。オードリン。
I heard you calling out for Audrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot.
Morons. What else am I to do?
真実ある。もう少し聞きたかったんだけどな。
Here, boy.
いいが。
オードリン。
お前もなんかオードリンって言ってるな。
What is it, Witcher?
Can I?
If
I'm looking.
Why?
I can.
You?
No.
Then.
Still looking for
無駄な
coins.
会話だ。
What else am I to do?
Where are you?
酒場にいるはずだな。酒場ないんだっけ？まあこういうところだからな。ペンチだからさすがにないか。
Surely they hired him to take care of the wraiths from the battlefield and that rebel.
そうでーす。そういらないアイテムは売ると。シャベル。ミードンジャックブーツ。伝説級だでも。まあもういいだろう。オードリーを見つける。どこにいるんだ。
Leave me be, father!
Leave you be? Your life's at stake! Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you!
No! This is about my honor. And plough what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare. Leave me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chatter.
どうしたんだ
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
Always better to talk business over a tankard. Let me buy a round.
All the same to me.
Getting sad drunk.
Mm-hmm.
ああ、息子
My
親子なん
son's
だ
decided to kill himself. He's decided to duel Letand Avid, known as the Butcher of Sidorus. All in all, that makes him a dead
それは勝て
man.
ないだろうな
Letand Avid. Who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
そんな強いんだ
They're going to duel to the death?
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and Hen said don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The jailers really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Sidorus, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out.
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my sons are
頑固だ
stubborn.
ね
The pup's got honour. But what good's honour to a corpse?
助けん
What
だ
if
ろ
I helped you?
What kind of
クエストが多い
question
な
is that?
今回も
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there won't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenary's tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why did they turn out like his mum? Was my devilish blood coursing quickly through his veins?
Are you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
I wouldn't play the hero if I were you.
どうせ勝てない
You
ぞお
don't
前に
know
は
me.
I spoke to your father.
Ha! I'll wager he told you the sad story of Sven, who needs to be rescued.
I'm no wandering knight, and you're no princess in distress. I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
I'll certainly feel worse if I cower out.
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do? Summon the Butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Edern?
No, we'll fight as a pair against Letand and his second.
タッグを組むの
Your honor will remain untouched.
死ぬなよお前で
The
も
12-year-old nun's
俺は強い
pet.
けどな
Why do you wish to help me?
お父さんとの約束だか
I
ら
told you. Your father asked me.
And you courteously agreed.
その通り
Is
だ
that so?
Yes.
You lie.
嘘じゃ
What
ねえ
difference does it make, really?
なんなんだこいつはでタンデはどこにいる
Bit
か
scared of going against the
こ
same.
いつ違う
The
か
enemy have fed you their propaganda. Ah,
これか
But what
いた
if she's truly an anointed
あれ話し
virgin?
くらんない
I've no bloody
あれこいつじゃないか
idea who you might be,
奥
but
の
I
やつ
hope
か
you're a civilian.
今見えたよなこいつか
I'm looking for Letand Avid, the butcher of Sidorus.
What do you seek?
ヘッ
I
ドは
want
したい
to try my luck.
Strange. Most shit themselves at the sight of my sword.
They say you're equal to a witcher in a fight.
They lie. I'm better.
大した自信だな
You'll need to wait. I've a fight lined up already.
We could always duel in pairs. I look around and I see the cream of Kedweni knights. Someone's bound to agree.
I am Edwin Lysam,
なんで仲間
known
同士で殺し合い
also
す
as
るんだ
the
よでも
Petal. If Letond will have me, I'll gladly stand at his side.
Why do they call you the petal? I've no need for one who ploughs maidens simply for the pleasure of deflaring them.
You offend me greatly, Letond. I owe the moniker to the fact that I place flower petals in the mouths of the foes I defeat.
I'll be glad to see anything stuffed in the Witcher's mouth.
なんてやつら
So be it.
だ戦う相手間違えてるぞ
Slaughter and squirrels again. Surprise!
あ、13、3か。16の3。何あげようかな。てかこれさ、レベルもう一回上げられるんだな。あれアクシーとかもレベル上げたんじゃなかったっけ？出血が 10%、即死 2%。すべてのクリティカル効果のこれ5%。体力で50。あ、すげえ上がるな。こうやって繰り返し上げていくのか。アドレナリンが反射されると大規模必殺技。剣の一撃によるアドレナリンチャージ。あって困ることはないよな。あとすると出血か。出血取るか。食いってから上げよう。体力上げる。脳筋でいこう。まあでも魔法もいいも強化してんだよな。
And has he agreed?
Yes.
Some whoreson, eh?
Unique among them. Ready?
Uh-huh.
じゃあ行こ
う。Let's go get him.
やばい、セーブしてない。倒せるかな。
Most gracious king, noble lords, men at arms. Shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Abbot, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lisam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favour the better men. Begin.
Begin. あ、いけるね。あ、いいじゃん、いいじゃん、いいじゃん。超食らった今のででも。やば、強っ。超強い。あ、でも結構食らってるな。やばい。いいぞ、殺して殺して。こんな卑怯な戦決あるか。死ねそうだあいつ。いいねいいね、やったやった。あとはこいつを後ろから殴り殺しするだけよ。おいおいおいおいおいおい、おらおらおらおら、おいおいおい。これ面白い。鉄塔でもなんでもねえよこんな。リンチリンチ、ほら。
Hail to the victor! Glory to the vanquished! The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon the young Sven. Heralds will announce these subsequent duels. Long live King Henselt! Long live Kedwin!
やったな。マンフレッド話す。親父と話す。勝利を分かち合いたいんだが俺は。あ、いた。
Thank you. You salvaged my.
おめえじゃないか今の。大丈夫。
Salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honors.
You were born in a pigsty where the labour came to your mother 18 springs ago. Nothing will change that. Witcher, I said you could demand what you will, and my word's no worse than an oath.
You demanded payment for helping me?
Everything has its price.
What is it you wish?
Information on those who carry square coins.
Father!
Silence! Why do you need to know?
I can't say.
And neither can you, Father.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
お前なんか頼んでねえよ。口笛便利。
Madam Car's brothel. and ask for Whistling Wendy.
お前の笑顔で
The
天
man
国の門を
will
開け
take
て
you
く
to
れ
her tent
なんだ
and
それ
leave you alone. Wendy will ask what you
ウェンディ
wish.
に
Tell her you
お前
want
の
her
笑顔で
smile
天国の門を開
to
けてくれ
open the gates of paradise. Are we even?
OK
Yeah.
And beware of
Vincent
Vincent Trout. He may be hiding with the conspirators.
Vincent Trout.
Dangerous man,
覚えてお
that
こう
one.
Deathmore's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That scoundrel falls into the sorcerer's hands. He'll give us all up to save his own skin.
I'll be careful.
Trot wears a magic suit of armor.
魔法の鎧
He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
Witcher,
What?
the king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Eddard.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the
本
riffraff
当だ
to
な
enjoy.
戦争中だって
The
ことを
king
す
will
るな
reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the
戦う
arena.
相手は味方じゃないだろ
Mordred, where are you?
一旦ここでやめとくかじゃあセーブして
Mordred, where
でありがとうございましたまたじゃあ続きはそのうちさよなら